All right, Michael Jackson. Are you surprised now the LAPD says it's a homicide?
I think this is a great thing. Am I surprised? Kind of, because they didn't do this quite yet in the Anna Nicole Smith case, although they probably should have. The idea that they're now going to charge this as a homicide means that this doctor, Dr. Conrad Murray, he's already facing allegedly manslaughter charges. That could be upgraded to murder in this case.
Absolutely.
And that could be a great thing. And he may not be the only doctor, Bill, that faces this, because there were other doctors that supposedly gave these kinds of drugs to Michael Jackson. I think that this will stop the enabling process of these types of stars who can hire these doctors and get these kind of drugs.
That's a good point, Hoover, because this has been going on since Elvis Presley, as we've mentioned, that they hire these doctors. This guy Murray is being paid $100,000 plus a month just to administer to Jackson. Now, were you surprised, Hoover, that they have upgraded the situation to a homicide in Los Angeles?
I wasn't surprised, but I was glad. I think there are a lot of people out there who followed Michael Jackson throughout the course of his life, his whole career, and they, you know, everybody wants closure. Everyone wants to know what happened, and so it's great that there's progress on this, and also to all the naysayers. There are a lot of people out there that don't understand how Michael Jackson could have been a victim in this kind of situation.
I don't think he's a victim, but that you don't have to have a victim if in a homicide case. Jackson wanted the drugs. He wanted all this stuff. He's not a victim. It's like binge drinking. Jackson went in, he wanted it, and there are the consequences. He's dead.
Yeah. I agree with you.
But a doctor's responsible. If the patient wants to kill himself, the doctor can't let it happen.
And the doctor knew when he went into the situation that it was a risky role to be the doctor, the only doctor to Michael Jackson.
You want to say something, Hoover?
I think Anna Nicole Smith's case, she was certainly a victim. They kept her drugged up and isolated. And you know what? She might have said she wanted more. She was not complicit in her own death.
I'm sorry. Anna Nicole Smith was a drug addict and knew what she was doing and hung around with people who gave her drugs. I don't see her as a victim.
No.
Okay, now in Europe,